You can't fuck with me, bitch. You can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me, bitch. You can't fuck with me. Battlefield, that's your only got company. I'm about to show you type of shit that's only come from me.
Hey, what's good with y'all, man? Dark Enigma here. And this isn't going to be like a really complex video. I just kind of want to explain why Vegeta is my favorite character in Dragon Ball and pretty much in all the anime. And the reason being is because he is such a fucking badass. He is the ultimate alpha male. He don't give a fuck about shit. You know what I'm saying? He got like the baddest bitch in like all of Dragon Ball. Bulma, I don't care what nobody say. Bulma is the baddest bitch. You can argue, you can say Marin or whatever, but Marin didn't have a brain. Bulma, look at what Bulma did. Look at what Bulma did. She created like her and her dad or whatever, but she took that over. She was a genius. She created like all the capsules and all that technology for Capsule Corporation. He came in out of nowhere, didn't give a fuck about shit. He was just like, yo, I'm here. I'm the prince of all motherfucking Saiyans. You gonna fucking respect me. I don't give a fuck that I got my ass beat by Kakarot. All that shit. I still beat everybody motherfucking ass in the motherfucking cast. I don't give a fuck about nothing, nigga. It's me. It's only me. Like, I'm the prince of all motherfucking Saiyans. You feel me? So I remember when I first saw him or whatever, even though Gohan, he was my original favorite character, I always had like that little respect for Vegeta because, you know, he didn't follow the rules. He stuck by his own moral code no matter what it was, and he was the only really true Saiyan in the whole series. Yeah, we had Raditz, yeah, we had Nappa, but at the head of both of them niggas, who was there? Vegeta. And, you know, I remember back then or whatever, I thought Nappa was stronger at first because he was doing all the fighting. But then with Vegeta, he was just like, Nappa, stop! And then Nappa froze in the tracks. Y'all remember that shit? When Nappa didn't want to do the timeout for Goku to return and all that. And Vegeta yelled at that nigga like, nah, nigga, you gonna stop. You gonna pay attention to what the fuck I'm saying. Or else I'm about to destroy your ass. And he ended up destroying him anyway. But that's besides the point. To me, Vegeta has had like the most sinister, the most savage kills, the most savage moments of all of Dragon Ball. You can disagree. Everybody got their own, you know, fans, you know, like fanboy for different characters and all that. I understand there's Goku fanboys. I understand there's Piccolo fanboys. I understand there's Gohan Gohan fanboys. I understand that, but Vegeta, look at that. Look what this man has done when he killed niggas. Come on, man. Come on. You cannot tell me that Vegeta's not a motherfucking savage. He's the most savage character in all of Dragon Ball. Yeah, Dragon Ball Super kind of new to him. Yeah, and all the other shit. But, you know, like, I feel like Dragon Ball Super, when he was beating the fuck out of Frieza, you know what I'm saying? Like, with Golden Frieza, I mean, like, that was like, to me, when I first saw it, I was like, yo, this is Vegeta really coming into his own. Because if you remember Vegeta and Z, he was touring around with his opponents when he had like the upper hand and whatever. Perfect example is Cell. When he had the upper hand with Cell, he toured around with him. He didn't finish the job. He took that's why I feel like he should have like transcended Goku, because he took what we said, you know what I'm saying, like in the training. Goku didn't do that shit and he still got all the perks because he's the main character. Fuck Goku in Super. Not in Z. I like Z Goku, but fuck Super Goku. But like at first with Super Vegeta, I'm not talking about Cell Saga Vegeta, I'm talking about Dragon Ball Super Vegeta. He really took the heart what we said. You know, like he too tense or whatever, and you know, like he don't really finish the job like how he's supposed to or whatever. So when he finally ran into Frieza, he didn't make the same mistake that Goku made. Goku let down his guard. Vegeta was like, fuck that. I'm a fucking in your shit, Frieza. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you notice, like, it was like a huge plot. It was like a huge plot hole because, for one, I ain't gonna go into all that. But I'm gonna just say like it was a plot hole because Frieza was in a weakened form, and Vegeta was supposed to be in God form or whatever. He ended up being defeated or whatever. I feel like honestly, man, he should have been able to kind of not teleport like instant transmission, but he should have had enough of speed to get to another planet with enough atmosphere to, you know, survive or whatever away from Earth. Cause I mean, how many times did they ran away from explosions or whatever? Like he in Super Saiyan Blue, he should have been able to do that. But nevertheless, I'm not gonna dig into all that. I'm not gonna go into that debate. But what I'm trying to say is, man, like in Z, man, when he first turned Super Saiyan, when he came back and he kicked Android 19 off of Goku, and he was like, "Tell me, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear?" And then he beat the fuck out of Android 19, like beat the fuck out of him and taunted him. He was like, "I think you sprung an oil leak. What a bad deal." That nigga was a fucking savage, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. Vegeta a motherfucking savage. And yeah, you know, he lost, you know, he got his ass beat by Android 18, but fuck that bitch. I still don't like that bitch for that shit. Yeah, I exposed myself. I don't really like Android 18 like that. I'm an Android 17 fan. So, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't hate her, but I'm not a fan of her. Period. Now, she should be in the kitchen, or she should be getting fucked by Krillin. Period. Like, fuck Android 18. And fuck all the fanboys of Android 18. Y'all some motherfucking perverts. Why you a grown man or a teenage boy a fan of Android 18? Get the fuck out of there with that dumbass shit, nigga. But anyway, no hate. I'm just speaking my mind right now. Vulgar. So then with Cell, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna walk through like all the the beatings or whatever that he gave like various villains, but like you gotta admit, like Vegeta was a motherfucking savage, man. The way that he fight and the fact that he came up with his techniques himself, he didn't have like a master. He didn't go to guys and be like, "Yo, you know, teach." He didn't go to guys and be like, "Yo, teach me KO Ken, teach me the Spear Bomb." You know, he didn't go to Master Roshi and be like, "Yo, teach me the Kamehameha." You know, teach me how to carry milk jugs across the motherfucking country and shit. He didn't do that. That nigga taught himself how to do all his motherfucking technique. He taught himself the Gallion, he taught himself the Final Flash, he taught himself how to ascend Super Saiyan, all that shit by himself. Goku, he trained with Gohan. Vegeta was like, fuck that shit is weak. I'ma train my motherfucking self by my motherfucking self. Fuck is you talking about? I'm Vegeta, nigga. I'm the Prince of motherfucking Saiyans, nigga. Alpha male. I don't need no motherfucking help. You know what I'm saying? I respect that shit, man. I respect that shit so much. And when he became Majin Vegeta, nigga. When he became Majin Vegeta and like he powered up and he blew away like the human, you know, the announcer at Hercule or whatever, and Hercule got scared or whatever, tried to boss up, and Vegeta just laughed at that nigga like, ha 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 ha, nigga. Like, he didn't even like be like, nigga, get the fuck back. You know what I'm saying? He did that after he got done laughing, after he got done cracking up at Hercule. He was like, quiet. That nigga Vegeta a motherfucking savage. But then like the part that really gets me Vegeta, that really put his character over the edge, that DBZ Kai lacked, that I really hate that shit, was his background music, that heavy metal background music. When he was about to do something savage and when he meant business.
It's time, Kakarot!
That was my favorite, even today, as a kid, as a teen, as an adult. That is my favorite background music in all of Dragon Ball. That, I might play that in this video, but I might not. But y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Copyrights and shit. I probably won't do it. But like, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Like that heavy metal shit. He used it when he first used the Big Bang against Android 19. He used it when he turned around at the world tournament slowly and then fired that beam at Goku, you know what I'm saying, Majin Vegeta. Man, I'm telling, when he used the final atonement, man, I'm telling you, boy, that thing get me so turned up, man. I swear to God, man. Man, when I hear that thing, man, I feel like I'm boxed like 10 niggas, man, back to back. Be like, all right, nigga, I box you. Next nigga, all right, I box you. Next nigga, like dead ass, man. That shit so motherfucking cold. So, I mean, my point is, man, Vegeta is my favorite character because he's such a motherfucking savage, man. I don't give a fuck if he always gets shafted by Goku. I feel like the way that he fights is just so motherfucking savage, and the way that he learned his techniques, how he learned it by himself, is just so motherfucking clever. It shows off his whole charisma. It show off that, you know, he don't need nobody. He can actually be a genius by himself. And honestly, man, I gave Piccolo his credit, or I gave Goku his credit, or, you know, whatever in like previous videos. But like, this is all about Vegeta. And if I have to really speak from the heart, I really do feel like Vegeta is easily the best fighter in Z and Super. Despite like how he gets shafted by, you know, Goku and all that. It's just a fanboy in me, man. It's just a fanboy in me. Like, you guys gotta respect it, man. He taught himself everything that he knows, and he still was able to keep up with Goku. Granted, Goku had that, you know, upper hand because he's the main character, but let's be real. That's the only reason why he had the main. That's the only reason why he had the upper hand, because he's the main character. If he wasn't the main character, Vegeta would be better. That's just my opinion. You know, you're welcome to disagree, but to me, man, Vegeta had way more savage moments than Goku. Goku has savage moments, don't get me wrong, especially in Z. But Vegeta, man, the way he was just killing motherfuckers and shit, and Goku was begging him, Vegeta, don't do it! And then Vegeta was like, fuck that shit, nigga, I'm gonna do it. And then like the Goku fans be like, oh, he did it. And then I'd be like, yes, he did it. Yeah, man, like Vegeta, man, he's just a straight up savage, man. Like, I always root for Vegeta, man, even though I know that he's not gonna win, but I mean, it's what it is, man. I ain't gonna keep y'all that long, man. It's just a minor video where I just felt like, you know, speaking on how I feel about Vegeta, because a lot of y'all don't realize why he's my favorite character, like my favorite anime character of all time. You know what I'm saying? He just, everything about him is just so raw. You know what I'm saying? Even when he's getting his ass beat, it's just so fucking raw. I can't explain it. He goes out like a G every time. Because if you think about it, like, he don't never give up. The only time he gave up was against Frieza, which is understandable. You know what I'm saying? He gave his all, and it was a tyrant that enslaved him or whatever, and he was supposed to be the most powerful being in the universe. And even against Beerus, when he got, you know, when Beerus was about to Hakai him, he was just like, you know, I could take pleasure in, you know, Beerus the Destroyer coming to have to destroy me. You know that? Come on, man. You can't hate on that, man. If you hate on that nigga, you a pussy. Straight up. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who. If you hate on Vegeta, you a pussy. Straight up. Straight up. If you got any hate in your blood for Vegeta, you a pussy. You a pussy. You get fucked by niggas. If you as a nigga, you get fucked by niggas. Straight up. That's how I feel. Because Vegeta is the ultimate alpha male. In fact, if you hit on Vegeta, you Yamcha. You Yamcha, nigga. You don't get bitches. You feel me? So, shit, nigga. And if you don't get bitches, feel for you. I feel for you, man. It's so easy to get bitches nowadays, man. I get bitches without even trying, dog. But nah, that's another video, whatever. But yeah, man, like, that's just what I had to say, man. Like, I'm saying like way too much like a motherfucking white girl. So I'm gonna end this video right now before I say like again. Like, see what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna end this video. So I gotta say, man, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. If you a Vegeta fanboy. If you not a Vegeta fanboy, don't comment. I don't want to hear shit you gotta say. Nah, matter of fact, I want to hear what you gotta say. Who your favorite character? I ain't gonna be like that. I want to hear everybody's opinion on Vegeta. If you hate him, drop your comment down below. If you love them, drop your comment down below. If you indifferent, drop your comment down below. I want to hear everybody's perspective on Vegeta. This is all it is about Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? And if you got another favorite character, I don't care how minor it is. You could be like, I like the fucking them dancing niggas in GT. I always forget them niggas' names, but if you like them niggas, you know what I'm saying, you welcome to like throw them up in there. I ain't gonna hate you. I ain't gonna, insult you or nothing like that. Cause hey man, if you subscribe to me, you part of the family. Period. But yeah, man, Dark Enigma out.